Chicken on carnivore? Yes, it is allowed. It is a great high protein option, but let's face it, it is often dry. The skin is crispy only while the chicken is freshly cooked. After that, the skin gets limp, or you have to bake it separately. It's a hassle. Let's fix that. Stick around and I'll show you how to make these juicy and crispy chicken fingers with a tangy, flavorful dip on the side. Today's recipe only has a few ingredients. Chicken breast or tenders, which you can cut in strips or how you wish. Couple eggs for my egg wash. Pork rind, which we will grind for our panko replacement. And Parmesan cheese. It's better to use block cheese because it gets tastier and doesn't have fillers like pre-shredded cheese sometimes does. Salt in this recipe will be very optional because the pork rind and the Parmesan already bring plenty of salt to this recipe. Let's go. I'm envisioning something like chicken tenders, so I will cut this in strips. I will place the pork rind in a mini processor. Any food processor will do, otherwise you can put them in a bag and just smack them a little bit with. See, I want this very fine because it really has to substitute my breadcrumbs. So I want them really fine. To make the coating, we'll combine the Parmesan and the pork rind. And I'm mixing this up to combine it. For the egg wash, I will crack and beat a couple of eggs. Maybe better putting it this way. One hand for wet. One hand for dry. I press this on so it sticks good. Have these well coated. And into the air fryer they go. The exact temperature and duration will depend on your particular air fryer. In mine, I had to use about 425 degrees for 10 minutes. I started at a lower temperature but raised it up. As usual, quality control is right on the spot. This time it's Loki. For the dip, I will use bacon grease. It is half melted in the Texas heat. You may have to zap it a moment in the microwave. To that, I add a heaping spoonful of blue cheese, a third of a cup of sour cream, and I will add a spoonful of Dijon mustard. If you're doing strict carnivore, feel free to leave this out. I'll give this a quick mix. And a taste test resulted in that this needs a little more blue cheese. So in the end, I wound up putting 3 heaping spoonfuls of blue cheese in this. I also added a spoonful of bacon bits. Can you hear the crisp? And it is still juicy. You see the juices? See how juicy this still is? Beautiful. with a dollop of our sauce. There you have it, crunchy chicken. And can't be more carnivore than this. See how the crisp is flying, the crust. Oh man, this is good. Perfectly crispy, juicy chicken and totally carnivore. For ketovore or keto versions, you can reheat the chicken, serve it atop a salad. It is always juicy, tender and crisp.